My life. Hello, everybody. Let's wait a bit. Make people join small before I start. Today will be an interesting live. I want to be doing more live on my Facebook. Because more of my fans live for my Facebook. You know? So, more of the people did my Facebook. So I don't know why they always do it for Instagram. Well, they do them now more on my Facebook. I'll put the link for Instagram. People can watch if they want. You know? So I've been quiet for a bit. You know, because I've been working. I don't did tour since, you know, trying to make things happen. Yeah, make I come on my shades. Give me 1 second, guys. Yoruba say, Ujulo Rowa. Now I ain't talk day. Ujulo Rowa. Yeah. Hello, everybody. How on a day? You know, understand this life today is just, I want to advise Nigerians, you know, as we want to start this about the last leg before election campaign proper start, you know, because many Nigerians still don't understand what's going on. You know, many of us don't really know what's in the happen. We don't know how to see our society. We are too lazy to think for ourselves. You know, and that's one of the major problems where I feel say they happen for our society. You see, many people don't want to think deep on Nigerian matter. They want to make other people go think the matter. Other people go find the solution. Maybe then just go follow the person who don't think the matter and people who don't follow the solution. You know? But that not be the case. We are only Nigerians can save Nigeria. No president, no governor, no minister, no celebrity, no senator, no House of Rep. Nobody can save except Nigerians. Only the people can save themselves. And until we the people decide to embrace, you know, our duty, our responsibility, our calling to liberate ourselves from these wicked elites and their employees and their agents and employees. Trust me, listen. When they listen to people, they talk for campaign. When they hear people, they support. Waiting the professionals of Nigeria. I see all the people they make noise for press, all the journalists, all the bankers, all these people. The only thing them they find, right? The only thing them they find is a perfection of oppression. Not be say they don't want to make oppression. Don't be say they won't make oppression end though. Because if oppression end, they don't go chop. They define perfection of oppression. The way oppression will happen to una, where it no go affect them. You understand? All they need na light. They want light, they want water, make it reach their house. Make police no harass them. Make their children they go to their private school. Make your own children for public school. They on strike. They no send. All their children, they America, they England. They private universities for Nigeria. All the private university for Nigeria is full. You won't go public university. They no send. Don't be waiting to fight for that. See, I can tell you now. Everybody they shout, batify, they articulate, obedient. All these people no send public institutions we will could benefit from. They don't send all those things. So all their own, they private. They are fighting for the private institutions to operate properly. And for private institutions to operate properly means say public institutions must continue to be disregarded and defunded. How your president, your ministers, your governors, your senators, they invest for private hospital, invest for private school, invest for private university, private everything, private housing. Would they want public institutions to compete with them? They want your oppression to... See, may I tell you, in Nigeria now, for example, let's say police slap 1,000 people for Nigeria in a day. Let's say police slap 1,000 people for Nigeria in a day, right? I beg, no verse. How many of those people you feel say will be bankers? How many of those people chop slap be bankers? How many of them they work for government office? How many of them, I never finish you, how many of them be engineer and lecturers and teachers? Now we, the poor people of Nigeria, then they chop the majority of the slap. If police slap 1,000, maybe 30 now professionals. Out of 1,000, maybe 30 of them are professionals. The rest now, boys where they try to hustle their daily bread. The poor people when they see anything to chop, wait there for road, they try to hustle, they try to live their life, they try to live inside this oppressive state. Now the police they deal with past now. Abi? So you see, these professionals hardly see the oppression that the people see. The elites do not even see it at all. They don't care at all because then they see them at all. But the professionals, some of them, they see them. But a tiny number of them only. Now they bear the brunt of the damage of this system. Now they bear the brunt of the damage of this system. Now let me tell you why we not feel look up to these elites. Why their way has never been put. The Nigerian elite, especially for Africa. For 1958, December 1958, even before we get our independence, Ghana was already independent in 57. So they can't do one program where they call the All African People Congress. The All African People Congress. Call all the leaders from all over Africa, including Nigerian leaders, to come speak on African unity. That Africa should be one to work for African people. Now only 2 countries refuse. Only 2 countries elite will go there. Now they refuse for Africa to be. Say that they don't believe say Africa is supposed to be one. Countries say Nkrumah not supposed not force everybody to unite. Say some people feel no want unite and not be by force to unite. 2 countries, Kenya and Nigeria. You know what? Anthony Enahoro, where they represent Nigeria, they give the speech. Say Nigeria no one unite and all those kind of things. So these are the people that we are talking about here. You understand? They don't think like, see, until you understand the colonial period, until you understand that colonial relationship, see, when they live under colonialism, colonialists always pick the special Africans to show, say, well, they are not here to steal our money. They are trying to civilize us. Good day for door. Come inside. Enter. Who that?
Excuse me.
Yes.
I find Mario. You don't see him?
No.
No. Can I the badge for my colleagues?
Oh, yeah.
The key.
It was not locked anyway.
Okay, thank you.
It's good.
Good.
Sorry guys, sorry. I'm back. So I was saying before the colonial period, you must understand the colonial period. So they always pick these special blacks. The Europeans, even they were coming to steal from our people, were trying to always prove.
Sorry, you have questions for social media?
I'm doing a live when I'm done.
Okay.
So as I was saying, I did backstage. I get show today at 5, so it's almost show time. But anyway, don't mind them. We'll finish what they do. These people always pick the special blacks to say, oh, we are not stealing from Africans. So, because that was the colonial excuse, the excuse of colonialism. Say, Africans are too savage. Say, we are too primitive. We are too backward. So Europeans are coming to civilize us, to open our eyes. You know, they had nothing to do with our resources or our land. You know, so to prove this, they always pick a small percent. They call them the talented 10th. See, this talented 10th, now they used it today. So they pick the best people where they should say, okay, they read book, they carry them. So there was, in Nigeria, there was the colonial side, which was via Ikoyi. See, that was the colonial, the Victoria Island. See, that island, that Ikoyi of Lagos, that was the white man area. Black people were not allowed there. Once night don't come, you must go back to the bush of your fellow savages. So those black people, when they pick among themselves, put for those places, always feel extra special. Say, I want to be I want to Daju, we are the best blacks. You know, the best blacks. You know. So they pick them for this Nigeria. So you see, for Nigeria, our independence happened not because of those best blacks. If you read your history well, you will realize our independence not happened because of the best blacks. They were okay living under their masters. The first African lawyer, the first African doctor, the first African professor, the first one to do first clerk, the first this one, the first, that's what they give them. All of them happy, they carry them, go London, go brainwash them. You understand? So when they bring these people back now, for Nigeria, there was no agitation from their end. The people who truly fight for the independence of Nigeria were the poor people where they suffer. The Aba women. You have to go and study the Aba women's riots. The Enugu coal miners strike. Go and listen to the name of a man called Pai Modu. We organized all the workers. 3 million Nigerians went on strike and refused to work for the colonial system. Refused to work for these blacks and their organs. Yes. So after these people fight for the independence to weaken these African people, they are opportunists. These people, they never unite with their people before. They hate their own people. They think they are Europeans and Arabs, all of them. They think they are Europeans, they think that they are Arabs. They hate African people. But they saw an opportunity to be Oga. They can't go tell them, because you see, say all these people they fight too. They don't want to work for him again. Make una go, give us the power. So that when they see us, we look like them. We look like them. We go just sit down there, they do our job. We will send on our own. They send them come. They saw an opportunity. This was the only time that the Nigerian elite were. And as soon as they collect the independence, they went back to status quo. That's why all of them want live for VI, the same place where their masters live. You know, they get some money, they want to buy a house for London, buy a house for New York, buy a house for Paris. They want to be where their masters, be like their masters. That's all. They refuse to develop any part of the country to look like that area where them and their masters they stay. So if you look where you can never see anywhere for Nigeria where it look like their area. Because we Africans are not allowed to live like that. How dare we think that we need good homes, clean water, electricity, good roads? How dare we? Every single thing that these people have built in Nigeria since independence, they have only built it to enhance their business. And they tell you, if their business don't need them, why did they build railroads today? They are building railroad up and down in Nigeria because of banditry on the express. Banditry on the express, finish. All their goods and services, the bandits, they collect them for over 9 years. They thief all their load. You know, so now when they thief human being, we the year. Even when we thief human being, we not really send. So imagine when they are now saying they thief trailer of this one, they thief truck, nobody go send, not be news. They just they thief their load, so they build rail. So they carry the thing with rail. Nigerians, they wonder why Nigeria, they build railroad, go Niger. Because the highway between Nigeria and Niger is full of bandits. And they need to go sell things for Niger. Their cement, their food, their textiles, all these things where bandits they seize and thief. So they need to build the rail. Anything they build is for their business. I'm telling you, if you look the road where they build for Nigeria, when they decide to build road, it's not fit. That not be road for human being. That's the road for carrying goods. That's the road for carrying goods. It's not you just need something to move goods up and down. If you have phone, it's because business need phone. If you have internet, it's because business need internet. There's nothing they do in Nigeria that is exclusively to the benefit of the people of Nigeria. Atiku has ruled Nigeria. Tinubu has ruled Lagos. Obi has ruled Anambra. They should show us anything that they did exclusively for the people of those places. They cannot point to one thing. Because business, no, they go hospital. Now human being, they go hospital. In the entire years we done for this, how many new hospitals have they built for the people? You're going to see private hospital, the massive private hospital. And Nigerian government going to tell we Nigerian people, so they know if you build for us. Coronavirus happened in this country. How many people died? How many people died in coronavirus? So you see, the professionals of Nigeria and their organs, they don't send you. That's what they can't tell you, say, Jonathan no get shoe. Jonathan no get shoe. Jonathan enter. Corruption, double. Hey, Buhari no the thief. Now don't forget that Buhari never thief before. Buhari enter, corruption double. Now they are telling you, Obi no the thief. Obi, the same thing. I mean, you know they see the game. This is a game, but we the people of Nigeria, we must resist this game. And the only way to resist the game is to organize against them, not organize with them. Ere kile kumbajashi. Which kind play lion and dog they play? Which kind dog play lion and dog they play, my brothers and sisters? We must stop to follow these people rhetoric and their narrative. Every election cycle. See, let me tell you, this is the game of the world. When I say African people, we have a great responsibility. Now, don't understand. Every generation of Africans will not embrace this responsibility. You are missing a great chance of greatness. You see, because greatness is not that you are greater than somebody. Greatness, nobody is greater than anybody. Trust me, no matter what you feel say you don't do, there's no greatness that is above another human life. But you know why that greatness is great? Because it means that you gone, nobody is greater than you. If you are not greater than anybody, what that means automatically is that nobody is greater than you. So we have an opportunity as African people to embrace real greatness in reimagining the world, starting from our own communities and our own country. And how do we reimagine the world? By organizing ourselves away from those people that we know. I mean, I don't understand, man. I don't understand. Why is it difficult for us as African people to say we are tired of these criminals? That we want to put in this generation of Nigerians, we want to develop our country. We want to build our nation. We are tired of imitating oppressors, because I don't understand why every Nigerian, we sit down every day, we are complaining, we hate these people, they are this. But as soon as you get small change, you are behaving like them. You carry your money, you want to move to their area, you want to surround yourself with mopo, you want to. So we must reimagine ourselves. See, society has not equipped you and I for this task. Society no equip you for nation building. You see, because when you dey for school, when you dey study, the reason why you won't become engineer, not because you won't be engineer to develop public housing for your people, to develop integrated sewage system for your country. They train you to be engineer to go and look for a job so you can take care of yourself and your family. That is your conditioning. That is my conditioning. That's the conditioning of everybody in Nigeria. But you see, we must now break out from this conditioning and begin to use our talent for nation building. Not be say we won't use them to they do big manism. Because that's what they won't make African people think, say our only way, right, to show our talent is to use our talent to consume. To use our talent for waiting to consume. Everybody consume. Use your talent to go and buy things. Use your talent to consume. Use your talent to buy this. Hey, I mean, get this one. But our nation is falling into disarray. Our nation is breaking down. It's breaking apart. And all of us everywhere, talented people. Brain left, right, and center. So until we, the people, decide to organize. You see, and people say you need, yes, the movement can grow into millions. Yes, that is the future. But in the beginning, now small amount, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 people dedicated, working in their different communities all over the country, creating a real platform that will take care of the problems that affect the Nigerian people. You must decide to join it. You must enter the movement. You must be in it. Nobody can do it. If you truly care, it's not to just wake up one morning, somebody will just raise banner, you will just fall in behind the banner. Because the person they shout, hey. See, we are victims of great crime in our country. Great crime has happened against us in our country. Any candidate when they talk say he won't enter presidency, he no go investigate the past crime. Any candidate who talk that thing is your enemy. Any candidate who say he won't be president of Nigeria and he no go investigate what don't happen to Nigerian people, the greatest crime in the world. That person is a criminal himself. He just say I don't want to investigate myself. So we as Nigerian people, we must be ready to organize. We must be ready. I know announce this. I announced the live for my Instagram, but I can't do it for Facebook. And I'm not announcing for Facebook. But I still had a lot of you here, about 500 people watching. So I'm happy. So again, I'm calling on Nigerian people. Forget these liars that they are continually lying. That this same lie they tell us from every election cycle. Our organizational capacity must grow. We must be willing to dedicate time to Nigeria. Dedicate time to your community. Dedicate time to your future. Dedicate time to your children. See, when you dedicate time for these things, it's for your children. It's for your children. We cannot dance and party our way to a great nation. Trust me, Nigerians, we must sober up. A generation of Nigerians must decide to sober up. I'm not saying don't drink, I'm not saying don't smoke, but this is no longer priority. Partying every day cannot be priority. We must be organizing every day. If we are ready to liberate our country, we must be working every day towards it. When we party, it is because we've achieved something. Our natural state must be a state of resistance. And the only way we can resist this system is by organizing ourselves. So we are daily communicating, organizing, planning, building our own party. Not some party that some old men that have destroyed Nigeria will gather themselves together and suddenly say they want to come and rescue you. Rescue you from what? From themselves? candidates when they make noise about, nobody's talking about Sowore. Let's put that aside. Who is actually the best candidate in the 4 candidates that are out there? You know? But in the 3 candidates, everybody is shouting up and down. Piam, 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 piam. How many of them don't talk about wealth redistribution? I keep telling Nigerians, we must discuss wealth redistribution in this country, which is the relationship, not be say to share money. Wealth redistribution no mean to share money give people. No, it means to reshare dignity. Now dignity we talk about. When we say wealth is dignity. When we say wealth redistribution, we're talking about distributing dignity to Nigerian people. This is not talking about giving people paper money in their pocket. No. Nigeria has immense resources. Oil, limestone, gold, land, any kind of resource, tin, copper, oil, every goddamn day in Nigeria, they use them, they spend them. But the benefit of these things is used to make only few people very rich. Only a few people very rich. But what I'm saying is, the benefit of the things that belong to all Nigerians should be used to make Nigerians comfortable. If you cannot come up with idea in your own head on how to be rich, feel free to be rich and make your money. You see, somebody like Bill Gates, they say he invented Microsoft. He gave Microsoft. So if you can invent your own Microsoft in Nigeria, you are welcome to become Bill Gates. But you will never become Bill Gates by selling Nigerian people's oil and keeping the money away from Nigerian people. And in fact, now selling the oil at a price that Nigerian people cannot afford. Somebody here says Sowore cannot win one state. Abdul Salam Yusuf. Yes, and I agree with you. But that is on Sowore. Sowore has not organized properly. The organizational capacity that he needs to defeat the system is lacking. That is the only criticism. Because organizing you Nigerians is difficult. You people don't want to be organized. You don't want to do that work. You will show up for one talk one day, you will not come for the next meeting. You people don't see it as that important. So it's difficult. I know it is difficult because I'm doing it at MOP. We are at the moment of the people and we are trying and we see how difficult it is. But we are making progress. It is slow. It is like pushing a rock, a boulder up a mountain. It is slow. But we are determined and we are doing it. The numbers are growing every day. The numbers are growing every day. So we are happy about that. You know, we are happy about that. It is impossible for us as African people to sit down and continue to mortgage our energy. You know? On people who are clearly against us. Clearly against us. All of them have, all their children are living abroad. I mean, please, any candidate too, you know, you put your family abroad, you are weakening your position because people that know that you don't believe in Nigeria. Yes, you don't believe in Nigeria. If you believe in Nigeria, see, everything I have in my life is in Nigeria. The only thing I have in abroad is one company because I have to talk to do my business. So I use one company there because you need a company. Other than that, I have nothing. Everything I have is in Nigeria. Because I believe. Because when people say, hey, this Nigeria is not Nigeria the entity. It's Nigeria the people. It's Nigeria the people. Nigeria the people. I believe in the people of Nigeria. I've met bad people in Nigeria. I've met good people in Nigeria. But I still believe in the people of Nigeria. Because just like anywhere else in the world, there are good people, there are bad people. Why must we Nigerians want everybody in Nigeria to be good before Nigeria can be a good country? What I've realized that even in the places where people are bad, they make sure or they try to put their best people in power, you know, so that their country can be good. But in Nigeria, we make sure that the worst people that we won't put in power, and they will not expect Nigeria to be good. It can't happen like that. Never. Never. We must be ready for people that are brave enough to change the system that governs Nigeria. We must be willing and be brave enough to say we want to change this system. That is what it is. We must be ready. We want to change this system. We want the resources of Nigeria to work for Nigerian people. But they deceive all of you with church and mosque and film and music. They've deceived you. You think you're going to be the next Otedola. You think you're going to be the next Dangote. You think it's impossible. It's impossible. If that is how we make them, we won't have only 5 or how many of them are in Nigeria? Out of 200 million people, how many of them? China is making 1 billionaire every week. 1 billionaire, B, every week. Every week. That's what they do. So I don't understand. What do you think you're ever going to achieve by thinking and praying, hey, you'll be this person? It's not how it works. It's not how it works. They'll just use your energy and then they will abandon you back to where you from they come. So we as Nigerian people must be ready to organize out of all these mainstream political players. Now they don't spoil Nigeria already. You must look away from that. You must be brave enough to look within yourself for the energy that will liberate Nigeria. You know, if you go to look all this, their Mugu energy. You can't. And organization is key, brothers and sisters. Raising your consciousness is key. You understand me? Organization is key, and raising your consciousness is also key. That is very important, so that we as a people can decide and find a solution to our issues, away from the people that are causing it in the first place. Thank you. You know, so that's the message I want to give to you people today. You know, you can't keep, you know, the definition of madness is to continue to do the same thing and hope for a different result. You can't continue to do the same thing over and over and then be expecting a different result. You understand me? I said to you before, the same media, the same influencers that say Jonathan had no shoe, that they still can't tell us say Buhari know the thief. Still can't tell us now say Obi know they spend money. He know the thief. Story, highest story in the world. Highest story in the world. So we as Mandela people must raise our consciousness. Raise your consciousness. Understand this. We must take our time. We can understand it. It's not beyond you. The solution is with you. Trust me. That's why they distract us with all these fake gist and fake theories and lies and distraction and propaganda. Because they no one make you concentrate, make you see the picture. Because as soon as you see the picture, as soon as you see the picture, what happens? You go wake up. So you know me, you see the picture, you know, you dribble, you give you different G's, give you. So yeah, we must see the picture and organize. Trust me, I'm telling everybody that's the solution. We must organize.